Hi everyone, I'm Tim Cash. This is the IMDb show. Give it up for Aldis Hodge.
Hello.
Welcome.
Thank you.
I just saw Clemency. What a movie. Tell everyone at home that hasn't had a chance to see it. What's the story behind it?
Clemency is sort of an exploration into the effects on those whose livelihood is tasked with the taking of life.
You want to play this good guys and bad guys. And I'm one of the bad guys. I give these men respect.
Really, we're telling this through the narrative eyes of Bernadine, who's expertly played by Alfred Woodard. She is the prison warden. She is the one who has to maintain her idea of humanity as she's giving these condemned men what she feels is her version of dignity on their way out, you know? And she has to figure out what that means for her as a human being, as a woman who has a job she's tasked with doing, as a woman who believes she's doing a justifiable act.
I am going to fight for him right up until the very moment you stick that needle in his arm.
I play Anthony Woods. This brother has been on death row for about 15 years at this point that we meet him in the film, and he's fighting for clemency, and he's getting pretty close to his last round of fighting.
Where do you start that? To play a death row inmate facing execution in, you know, a really strange system. Where do you start your process?
Well, it starts with talking to our director slash writer, Chinoya Chukwu. She did a deep dive, volunteered on 14 different clemency cases. She was interested in how are these people affected on a regular basis by doing this job where every day they have to presumably go in and take somebody's life.
Wow.
So we talked at length about different ideas of what it meant to believe or not believe in the death penalty. Then I went up to San Quentin with our producer, Brian Cornelius, to observe.
You went to San Quentin prison?
Went to San Quentin, yeah. And the intent was to go speak to the condemned brothers who were on death row, but we were not allowed. We were not permitted by the warden. We were given a tour by the brothers who were there doing life sentences. And we saw the conditions. We saw where they lived. We saw where the brothers on death row were kept. It was tough because I saw it was dehumanizing to a degree. And that really informed my idea of what my character, Anthony Woods' reality was for these last 15 years that he had been in prison.
My only kind of view of death row has been given to me through film.
Right.
Movies like The Green Mile,
right.
Dead Man Walking.
Yeah.
Clemency now joins that list.
Good ones, man.
It was a good one, right? Did you watch any films going into this to prep?
No. I watched no films. Chinoya gave me a book on Troy Davis.
Okay.
I read that, and then when I did go to San Quentin, I just wanted to feel it and get a real sense of, I wanted to fabricate whatever that reality was for myself, and I had to do so based off of the current times and current standings of having the experience, you know.
You can't understand. You can't know what it's like. I am alone.
There's that scene where you have to deliver last words.
Because these could potentially be his last words. He doesn't know, but they might be.
And as an actor, that is a really important part for a movie. How much prep goes into that, or is that you just go for it?
This is a situation he's never been in before.
Yeah.
So he doesn't know how it's going to come out. So in that, I just wanted it to come out as organically as possible. I wanted to dignify him as much as possible in that moment, regardless of what was about to happen.
You've given me hope. I can't do this on my own anymore.
Let's lighten the mood. I did some research. You know what your first IMDb credit is?
Let's see what they have up there. Let's see if it's right.
First of all,
Fast.
don't bet it against IMDb.
I
Die Hard with a Vengeance.
Die Hard with a Vengeance. Oh, nice, man. Yeah.
What, you're gonna dispute that?
There were a few uncredited things, you know, like Sesame Street.
Oh. Die Hard with a Vengeance. You play Raymond.
He keeps stealing from people. They're gonna find him in a dumpster.
No, he didn't steal it. Says his uncle gave it to him.
But then the other thing is, you've been in another Die Hard movie.
Yeah.
You've been in two.
I've been in two.
6-1, be advised your window is closed. Time on target is no go. I say again, TOT is no go.
But you are not playing the same character.
The same person.
What would you do? You just lied to the second director and didn't admit that you were in the first director?
I didn't lie. I was like, well, maybe Raymond grew up. And
you gave him that became Foxy. You gave him a backstory.
He became Foxy.
Foxy, on the pimpin' now. Box on.
Copy that.
You're doing a movie coming out called The Invisible Man.
That's right.
You okay?
Someone's sitting in that chair.
From the actor's perspective, this is not giving away plotline.
Yeah.
What do you do? How are they acting with the Invisible Man? Like, what are they doing? They're doing a guy in a full green costume. Like, what was the tech behind that?
Yes. So in terms of shooting it, yeah, there's we do green costume for green screen sometimes, but other times you have actors just acting against nothing. You know, entire fight scenes where people are fighting themselves.
Do you have those moments and you like finish and go, "This is a weird job that I do."
Those are moments you really have to trust your crew. You got to rely on the stunt crew and the director and be like, "Yo, like, are we good or did it look silly?"
I'm not crazy.